What's up, YouTube? I just sounded like Asianized White Dragon. Just kidding. He's hella awesome, but yeah, it's Ed from TRK here with Vin, and he's gonna profile his Fire Kings that he took to locals and won twice with pretty broken deck. So Vin, go ahead.
All right. Well, I start off with the 3 Garunics.
Yeah, can you put them closer here? Because I don't think you can see that.
There.
Oh, wait, I can zoom in the camera? That's OP. Okay, cool. Yeah.
So you want to run the 3 Garunics. This thing is stupid.
You're on triple ho-oh? Okay.
Yeah, triple ho-oh, the turkey.
Yeah, it's broken.
You all know what it does. It nukes the field when it comes back if it's a short card effect, and yeah, etc. It basically just doesn't die.
Yeah, and it's mandatory to come back, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. Well, it's not mandatory. It's mandatory to activate its nuking ability.
Okay.
Then you run the 3 Yaksha. This card is basically the heart and soul, because you can pop from field or hand. It's stupid. It gets all your effects to go off.
Brokes.
Then the Brong, it's your searcher.
Do you like it at 3?
I love it at 3. Why wouldn't you run at 3?
Because you used to run 2.
I did used to run 2 until I realized that was a stupid idea. So I'm bad, guys. But
okay.
Yeah, triple Brong, a Swift Scarecrow. Okay. I didn't run that before. I used to run.
Who told you to run 2 of those?
Edgardo did.
Yes.
So, I mean, it's really good. It stops OTKs. It just stalls out for a little bit. I used to main Fencing Fire Ferret. That's how I won my other 2 locals, because I hated Ophion. So I just mained it.
OP.
But
OP.
with the upcoming format, Swift Scarecrows are better because you'll be running against a lot of OTK decks. So I actually like it a lot better.
Especially that Karakura Geargia, which we forgot to mention in our meta thing.
Oh yeah.
That shit's OP.
That'll be good. But I just side the Fencing Fire Ferrets now. Then I run 1 Wolfbark.
The most expensive card in the deck.
Yeah. I used to run 2. You'll see why I only run 1 now. But the 1 has been really good with me. So I liked it a lot. I run a Boar.
Who told you to run that?
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's good. It gives you the Crimson Blader play if you ever need it. I mean, especially against like Geargias or Mermails, you just run over whatever and they can't special summon the next day. It basically makes for really good plays. And since it's a floater, I do run 1 Bear, so you can get the Bear out if it's destroyed by battle. And Bear is good because it gives rid of problem cards and it's just pressure on the board.
Yep. Pressure.
I do run the Earthbound Kakaryu.
Oh my god, okay. Explain why this card is stupid, because I think this is like the scariest card in Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now, for me at least, because this thing is stupid. I hate this card.
Basically, you destroy it with Yaksha from your hand, and it basically is a Black Rose in the hand. And not only that, if they have attacked the Yaksha, the effect of Yaksha will blow up the Kakaryu, and that happens all in the damage step. So basically,
can't activate anything.
Can't really activate anything. Yeah, it's a free nuke. It's really nice. It stops OTKs a lot too, since if they push and they hit your Yaksha, you just blow that up and basically lose everything. It's really good. I actually like it a lot better than the Sacred Phoenix. I tried the Sacred Phoenix. It was not as good as that because it was too slow. So that, I don't know, I just like that one way better.
It's broken. And if macro's on the field, it doesn't matter because, well, I guess it does matter, but like, as long as it's destroyed in its hand, as long as it's destroyed, it just nukes everything.
Yeah,
it's just stupid.
It doesn't have a place to go to.
Yeah, it doesn't have a place. It's just as long as it's destroyed, it's dumb. But
and that's it for that, the monster lineup. So onto the spells, you run the 3 Onslaught.
Oh my god.
It's a free special summon, and it makes your effects go off if it's alive at the end phase.
It's broken.
It's really stupid. I mean, why wouldn't you run it? This card, Circle of the Fire Kings, is probably your best friend in this deck. It's chainable. It just helps a lot. It's really dumb. You attack into a D prison, you chain that, you're good to go. Stuff like that. It just saves your monsters.
And it destroys the monsters, so their effect will go off.
That's right.
You can also chain it to do more damage and stuff, right? Like to special
basically,
another monster.
And like say, this is what I like to do a lot. Battle phase, attack. If it's directly, chain that. Then attack with the monster that gets special summon, and you still get the effect of the next monster if they're alive next turn.
Broken.
It's stupid. Yep. And then you run 3 MSTs. For the locals, I main 2, sided 1, but now I'm noticing this format, just people like to like main certain problem cards like Fiendish Chains, the Evil Swarms now main like Macrocosmos, Vanity's Emptiness. Yeah, it just stops a lot. Then you run 3 Tankies because everything's like a Beast Warrior.
And it's at 3, and it gives 100 attack to the Beast Warriors. Come on.
Exactly.
That makes, I don't know, it's the consistency. So
the
good.
1-ofs, I run a Book of Moon, a Dark Hole, and 1 Rekindling.
Okay, so how are you liking this rekindling thing, man?
I've been test playing it lately. I didn't run the Rekindling before. I ran like 2 Lances instead. I took out the book and the Rekindling for 2 Lances before. But I'm trying the Rekindling a little bit now. I actually like it because once it hits late game, if you draw that card, you get free summons, and it's just another problem like that they have to deal with. Because usually, since Warning, Bottomless, and all that's at 1, if they've used that early, that card's really good, and you can make good ending games with it. So that's for the spells. For the traps, I run double Mirror Force because Mirror Force.
They're ultras from Metal Raiders.
Yeah.
OP.
And then the reason I won 1 Wolfbark is because I main skill drains.
Okay. This card is just stupid. I hate that card. Like, what the hell, dude? That card is so good. Skill Drain. Okay, explain why Skill Drain is good in this deck.
Skill Drain's really good because it stops a lot of decks. I mean, it'll stop Geargias in its place. It'll stop, I don't know, it hurts Evil Swarms a little bit. I mean, it may not look like it, but it does hurt them a little bit. I mean, if you Skill Drain and they have no target for Evil Swarms, if you Skill Drain them, they have nothing to stop it. I mean, they have to either waste a Pandemic for its effect to be active and stuff like that. So it's a free, like, Garunix if you have Onslaught. It just allows you to get past Ophion. And it just stops a lot of decks that have effects that activate on the field.
Yeah, broken.
It's stupid. This was hard to find for me, Generation Shifts.
Oh my gosh, explain this card. Why is it good?
It's good. Because basically it's another Circle of the Fire Kings. You destroy a monster on the field, and then you add a card with the same name as it to your hand. It's really dumb because if you guys don't realize, our Fire Kings do have a first effect, which is when a Fire King monster is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon a Fire King, that Fire King from your hand. Or did I say that right? If a Fire King on the field is destroyed by a card effect, you can special summon a Fire King card from your hand. So basically, you do that, you add whatever it is, and then since the card has resolved destroying a Fire King, the card that you added, you can special it, or with another Fire King monster, either Brong or Yaksha. It's really good.
And it doesn't miss timing or anything like that.
Yeah. So the effects of the other, the one that you blew up, will go off. Then the 1-ofs I run is Solemn Warning, Torrential, Compulse, and Bottomless. Just the standard 4.
Yep, and then,
yeah.
Oh man, Torrential is just dumb because he wants the Torrential himself. It's so dumb.
So then on to the extra deck. I run the 1 Crimson Blader.
Yeah.
Because obvious reasons I run the Boar.
And you can only synchro for fire types, which is this card. I mean,
it's a good card.
It's a broken card. It's like the best synchro right now, I think.
So then I run that, and then I run a Tiger King. I might bump that up to 2 because it gets a free Tenki, and basically it's another free skill drain in a sense. You can negate the effects of all other monsters in the field that are not Beast Warriors. So it gets over like certain cards, like again Ophion, if you don't have skill drain, you can get over it. I run the 1 Bugente. That card's good. If you mill, when you summon it, you mill 5. Sometimes if you mill right, you can have targets for Rekindling, and it just can't be destroyed.
It creates hella pressure.
It creates good pressure. Then I run Diamond Dire Wolf. I mean, why wouldn't you? Everything's Beast War. You just blow them up, you get their effects, and you kill something. It's pretty stupid. I run King of the Feral Imps.
Why do you run this card?
Because you can search out Kakari if you need to.
Because you can search out a Black Rose in the hand. That's just ridiculous.
I mean, I've done it. It's pretty funny. It's saved me games, so I mean, I run it. I run 1 Roach just to stop You know, basically what.
Whatever.
It's not social five. I mean, it's not something I go into a lot, but it's just there.
I'm pretty sure that's getting replaced by like
So yeah, probably
the Evil Swarm
the
card,
other one, yeah.
or the Arc card that's
Yeah.
coming out.
I run Pappy because it's good.
Yeah.
I run Abyss Roller because it's good. Maestroke for it's just a good card, good standard staple card. It sets up for your defense and basically gets over problem cards if it can. Black Ship because sometimes people like to sit on Zen mains.
Zen mains, yeah.
Yep. Cowboy because Cowboy gets over pretty big cards.
And he wins games off
Yeah,
the burn.
and he wins go if you burn them right. One Gem Knight Pearl.
Oh
Because
my god, the Ophion killer.
the Ophion Killer. Not only that, I had a match with Ed and he had 2 Fiendishes set, and I was attacking his Ophion and he couldn't do anything because it's basically a vanilla. It has no effect, so he couldn't Fiendish it.
Pretty dumb, guys.
It's
pretty dumb.
The Crazy Box
Because we're men and we actually use its effect,
Yeah.
not just sit on it when there's a skill drain out. But since it didn't run skill drain,
yeah, it's just a 3,000 beater at that point.
yeah.
I run the Thunderspark Dragon. I'm probably gonna take that out. I don't ever use it.
Yeah, I mean, just so you know, Vin has room in his extra deck for whatever.
Yeah, like I even run the Tachyon Dragon. I actually wouldn't mind going in that every so often. If I have skill drain now and I have 2 Garunixes on the field, I mean, if I need to get over something that's like more than 2,700, he's a 3,000 beater. On top of that, his effect's pretty good. But I mean, I never see myself going into that unless it's desperate measures. But yeah, that's basically my deck.
Yeah, and we won't be showing Vin's side deck because that's a personal thing that
And
he
that's
likes to
still
do. And we're still not sure what to really side for the new meta. But, you know, that's basically it. That's how Vin's has been doing really good. That deck is such a big threat. Yeah, just be on the lookout for it. Like when you play against it at locals and stuff, or at a regionals, because it's definitely really good. Like people like underestimate it, and then they're like, oh, this deck is trash, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh crap, I'm trash because I suck. I didn't beat it. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So we'll see you guys laters.